Hello and welcome back to GGTV, and more specifically, welcome back to me reclining like a Roman about to eat some grapes. Today's video is going to be broken down into a number of parts. I'll explain why in a bit, but today's video is an exciting video, not a depressing video like not a depressing video like videos that have come before this. It is an exciting video today because by the end of this video, I need to stop saying video, my 911 will have a new exhaust. So the way it's going to go is, I work during the week, as I bang on about. I'm going to put my 911 on a truck and send it to the guys at Motec Performance, where I went with my Golf a number of videos back, and they work wonders with that car. So I'm going to give them my 911T and see what they can do with it. I'm going to call them when it turns up. I haven't really told them when it's going to turn up. I'm just going to put it on a truck with Turbo Transport, bless up. He's going to come and get it in the morning. He's going to take it there. I'm going to call them when it's turned up and say, oi, what's going on? Actually, I'll probably just call them when they've done it. What do you think, Ollie, mate?
Call them when they've done it. They're busy boys.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Mike is very busy.
Captain Mike and Paddy. It'll make sense anyway. Enjoy the video. Hello. How's it going?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah. Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. You earning money?
Yeah, as always, mate. Killing it. How's the car?
What car?
Don't do this to me.
This one?
It's lovely, but no, not that one.
This one?
Yeah, that's more like it. Is the exhaust on?
This one, yeah. It is, yeah. Do you want to see it?
Yes, please, mate. How do you?
You hear it till you see it, though, so you get the car back.
Yeah, I'll Ooh.
Lovely seat. It's got the original tailpipes on it. Yeah.
Yep. Very boring.
Yeah.
Are you pleased with it?
Yeah, really well. It came out really well. It's a lot more sort of tone. It's a deeper note from it as well. So it is better. It's nice to see an improvement over a sports exhaust. A lot of people, think that what's the point of having a Porsche sports exhaust and improving it? So it's a good difference between standard Porsche sports and then this one.
I'm nodding.
Yeah.
So yeah, you actually touched on an important point there, because I didn't actually cover this before in my previous video. The car has already got a Porsche sports exhaust on it. So it'd be quite interesting to see the difference. You've already sent me a little clip, and I am very pleased with what I've heard. But yeah, I just want to say a big thanks. So you guys are going to chuck that on a truck today or tomorrow, and it's going to come back to me. So yeah, you chaps at Motec, your tag will be on the screen. Mike, Paddy, pleasure. And I think I may see one or both of you in Monaco.
Just this one, just me.
Yeah, there we go.
I've got to work, earn the money, yeah? Earn the cash, earn the stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Rich life. All right then. Well, any parting comments?
Just making the effort to come and see us.
To be fair, I think it's probably best I wasn't there.
Yeah, too much chaos.
I'll just get in the way. Too many fans.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd be fighting them off.
Yeah. No, we're off. We've got proper work to do, unlike you.
Come on, mate. I've got screens on here. Hold on. I don't even know what's going on with this. I'm really struggling. In someone's office. What I do is I just put a shirt on and sit. You what? Sorry.
Film yourself in a bigger office than you actually have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have an office, but I've hijacked someone's look important. I don't actually have a job. I just put a shirt on in the morning and then just come out to look important. Okay, so the car is now back. It has been delivered from Turbo Transport. Tony, bless up, is back in my car park, or a car park. So I know you've already seen it, but let's come around anyway, and I'll talk you through exactly what I've been up to with this car. So I actually, because I'm a very, very boring guy, as you've already seen, I've left the tips stock. I don't really like the aftermarket look on some cars, and this car is no exception, so I've left it totally stock looking. And you can just about see through there that the box is different, so there is a little subtle kind of change in there, but I've left it kind of looking as subtle as possible. So the exhaust itself is made by a company called Remus. Many of you will have heard of them before. They're not a fly-by-night exhaust company. There's lots of R&D that goes into their exhaust. Great quality, and I rate them. More importantly though, Motec, the chaps that did this, massive, massive thank you. Mike and Paddy, if you're still watching, you're probably not, you're probably sick of the sight of me, but thank you so much, chaps. If you are in the market to get your exhaust done, spacers, anything like that, not just on Porsches, but BMWs, Golfs, as you've seen before, do give them a shout. They're in Northampton Way, so yeah, check them out. I'll leave all the details below anyway if you want to get in the pot. And this box as well, I can't remember exactly how much it was because I'm losing my mind, but it's not that expensive. On the scheme of things, it really is not that expensive, and it makes a massive, massive difference to the car, and particularly because there's less sound deadening in the car, you can hear a lot more of it through the cabin. But anyway, enough of that boring stuff. So the aim of the exhaust was not to deafen people, not for flames to shoot out, not to make people cry when I drove past or trees wilt, like potentially the aim would have been with the Aventador. But the aim with this was just to kind of release a little bit more noise. Apparently there's a slight power upgrade, 4-odd bhp, potentially. I don't know whether that's true or not. And I believe it's slightly lighter than the standard system, even though the standard system was the Porsche sports exhaust. So it's about 1.5 kilos lighter. So not noticeable power upgrade, not noticeably lighter, but it is noticeably louder. You get a few more pops, but not intrusive popping, because that would really annoy me, like I've heard on the M4 DTM. That had very, very silly gurgling and popping at all times, which was fun for about an hour, and then it grew weary. So yeah, to cut a long story short, bit more noise, and that's exactly what has been achieved with this. It sounds a lot better under load rather than being just revved in a car park, so I'm not going to bother revving it again because you've already heard it in the video. But valves open, under load, around the hills of Monaco, that's when it's going to sound best. And speaking of which, this car, by the time this video goes out, this car will hopefully be in Monaco in one piece. We're all off over there for Top Marks Monaco. So if you're over there, come and say hello. We're going to be there between the 19th and the 22nd. Myself and 11 other supercars, actual supercars as well, because I appreciate this probably isn't really a supercar technically, are all going over there. So there's going to be Joseph in his F12, my old F12, which I wish I was taking there. We have Archie in his Hurricane. I was going to say, was that you?
Nope.
Are you unwell?
Nope.
Archie in his Hurricane with a new look. JE, my twin brother, with his 488. We have 888 MF in something German. I don't want to ruin the surprise on that. My ankle's really hurt, actually.
Yeah, this is really painful. Can we stand up?
Yeah. Dean Redline is going to be there, actually, in something very surprising, so I'm not going to ruin the surprise on that. There's loads of people. Ben in a Ferrari FF, Tom Turner, who I featured on the channel before, in a GT3, and a whole load of other cars. So make sure you check out all the content from that trip, because it's going to be potty. There's going to be lots of driving, lots of probably standing next to cars and getting rear quarters for Instagram. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope this has explained exactly what I've done to the car. Hope you like it, although I guess it doesn't really matter because it's mine. Yeah, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. See you again soon.